Cloud. Okay. This right here, getting on calls, fills my heart so much because I feel that the community we have in this business is like no other. I was very lonely stay-at-home mom, and now I have so many friends thanks to this business. So I'm really happy to be here with you guys. We're gonna be talking about social media. I know it's something that, especially if you've never done this kind of business before or you've never worked on Instagram before, it can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of it. But we're here to walk you through a few simple steps to pretty much, I guess, like Instagram 101 for beginners. And even if you're not a beginner, this is really good information for you to have so you can teach your downline as you start bringing people into your business. Remember to not overcomplicate the simplest things. The more simple you keep it, the better for everybody, especially when you have a new market partner that it's already overwhelmed with all the emotions going on, doing something new. So I hope you enjoy this training and take notes. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. We have a little presentation for you guys. Let me open this up. Okay, awesome. So leveraging your social media, it's really, really, really important. Why? Because yes, face to face is amazing. Going to mommy and meet stuff if you're a mommy, or if you're a student, meeting people in college. That's a great thing that we should all be doing. However, the good thing about social media is that while in person you can only talk to one or two people at a time, on social media you can have hundreds and even thousands as you start growing your social media platform, watching the same information that it would have taken you probably 1,000 hours to give them, right? So it's an amazing tool. If you're not 100% I really suggest getting on it because it's going to help your business, especially now that we're launching and opening in a new country, you guys. Imagine if we didn't have social media, we had to fly to Spain to find a market partner in Spain, right? Now all you have to do is utilize your social media, leverage it, and you can find market partners in literally all the countries we're in. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Little quote, and I love it because honestly, I'm a green, so I love numbers, I love charts, I love statistics. It makes my brain be so happy. So in a world of algorithm, hashtags, and followers, know the importance of human connection, right? So yes, algorithm, charts, numbers are great, but never forget that this connecting with your team, with your potentials, with your friends and family, it's very, very important. So let's get started. Let's talk about your bio. And I love that it starts with this because I think the bio, it's something that I personally struggled when I started because I didn't know what to put in. I was like, okay, I don't want it to be too salesy, but I obviously want to also include what I'm doing. So like, what's that little line in between that I don't want to go over, but also not do too little? So super important, catch their attention. Okay, catch their attention. It could be a quote, it could be information about yourself that's interesting. For example, I love food, so I have that in my bio because honestly it's something that people are like, oh wait, hold on, maybe she posted what she's eating on her story. You have no idea how many people ask me like, oh but really, what's your favorite food? Is it really pizza like you say in your bio? Randomest things ever, but people really, it catches their attention, right? Then you're gonna create a connection, all right? And that's gonna happen by you being vulnerable in your bio and talking about yourself. So for example, if you're a mom, you can put that you're a mom. If you're a student, you can put that you're a student. Why? Because that's going to make people connect with you, relate with you, and it's going to automatically make them feel comfortable, right? If I go to a park and I see a girl walking by herself, right, and a girl walking with two babies, I am naturally going to be more prone to go to talk to the girl with the two kids because I'm a mom. So I already see some kind of relatability, right? So that's really important. And then convince them to follow you. So don't be too pushy, but you want to give some value and then want to give them. Remember, people like being told what to do, right? Since the moment we were tiny, literally, we are told what to do. So people feel comfortable when they're told what to do. So something like, I don't know, follow my life in the little pictures, right? Or tag along and watch my journey, or click the link in the bottom to learn more about me. Anything that's gonna want them to like, wait, what is she talking about? Let me go see more, right? So that's very important. Now let's give you concrete examples. All right, let me put you guys here on top so I can see this whole screen. Okay, so what are you gonna include? Very important. Your name needs to be somewhere, you guys. You don't want people to go to your page and not have any idea what your name is, okay? In these two examples that you see here, right, they added their name here, right, in the headline. I personally don't have it in my headline because my name is part of my IG handle, okay? So since it's already Carla M. Rivera, I didn't want to re-put it. But if your actual IG name, right, your at whatever, does not include your name, I highly suggest adding it to your headline because you want people to again feel comfortable. You're not a robot. There's a person behind, everything, and you want them to know what your name is. Okay. So a couple examples here, and then I'll give you the example on my page. We have Aracelis, and then she has her movement or team name, Beauty Stay at Home Mom. And then we have Diana, and she says that she's a mindset mentor. Okay. Again, in my case, because my name is already in my IG handle, I put fun mom, mentor, and beauty, something like that. So again, you're giving them something on what you do, your profession, your brand. What is it that they're going to see in your page? Then you're going to find something that can bring value, right? Think of your pillars, right? What is it that you want to give back with, right? What is it that you want to teach them, show them how to do, and you're going to include that. So for example, here for Diana, we have crafts, mindset, and business. In my case, I have food, I have travel, and I have mom, right? Because those are the three things that I want to talk about the most. And then in this case, we have here what you do is help women make an income online. So I love it because you guys can see different examples here. It's not just like one way and that's it. You are allowed, and I recommend 1,000% to be yourself. Okay, we say, yeah, why draw when you can trace, but you don't have to precisely copy your mentor, your upline, your sideline. Put a little bit of spice of you because there's nobody out there like you. Okay, so what you do, you're going to motivate them to take action. So again, for example, in this case, Aracelis has let's get started, and she has the little arrow pointing down to her link. Again, people like being told what to do, so she's giving them clear instructions on where they can find more about what she does. Same with Diana, she has the little finger pointing down. Okay, very, very, very important. Okay, you guys can use, there's different ways of doing these links. There's milkshakes, there's Linktree. You guys can buy a domain if you want with your own name, whatever route you want to go. It's your pick. Whatever you want, it's okay. And then if you want to add something else, you can put location, personal touch, and emojis. I personally love emojis. If I ever text any of you without emojis, I am probably upset, okay? Because emojis just make my days better. That's just me. And people already know it. Like my friends already know when I text them with like a period at the end or without emojis, they're like, wait, what's wrong with you today, girl? Tell me what's wrong. Because they already know me. So you want to make sure that you add that little personal touch so they can, sense. Not everybody likes emojis, and that's totally fine. Okay. So a little tip, make your account a business page or a creator account. Why? This is going to give you more exposure, you guys. Believe me, I think I read more about the algorithm than anything else because I genuinely am obsessed with learning about the algorithm. It has so many more benefits. On top of that, as a business account or creator account, you can track your progress, okay? So you can actually track your algorithm. In a personal account, you can't. So what does that mean? When you have a business account, you can actually see what are the best times to post. When is your audience mostly engaged on social media? It tells you the amount of views your page has had. So let's say 1 week you posted 4 reels, and the next week you only posted 2, and you see that the week you posted 4, your account algorithm, right, and your insights blew up, then you know what to have to do to keep blowing it up, keep posting 4 reels, right? So it's those little things that are going to make a big difference in your life, believe me. Okay, next. So call to action. This is one of my favorite things to talk about because I feel that a lot of people, especially walking into this business, we post, right? We post our hair care routine, we post here and then there, but we don't really tell people what to do if they want to be part of it, right? So remember, people don't automatically know that we have unlimited spaces for market partners and VIPs. So they might be waiting for you to say, hey, I'm looking for new people that want to try out our products. Hey, I'm looking for, I don't know, new girls willing to learn about social media and take I don't know, a step into this business. However you want to word it, it's up to you. Okay. But you cannot just like, oh, here's the information, but I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. All right. People need to be told what to do. So whether it's take my hair quiz, swipe up, or take my hair quiz in my bio, right? Or tab below, let's work together, let's collab, all your needs, and then you can put the little arrow pointing down, link in my bio, want to work together. These are very simple yet direct ways of telling people what to do so that they know where they have to click. Okay, some things might seem common sense for us that we're already in the business, but believe me, not everybody. There's people that have been following me for months and still to this day like ask me like, oh my god, wait, what products that you're using? Mind it, I show my products every day. Like whenever I put my leave-in conditioner in the morning, I show it. When I wash my face, I show it. But people genuinely do not pay attention all the time to everything. So you want to make sure that you're constantly reminding them what they have to do. All right, next. These are a few examples for you to see more. Okay, so let's look at Jessie Lee, for example. She has her name, she has her account as an entrepreneur. She's a host, right? She has her own podcast, so she says it here. And she says that also she's building leaders, follow the best MLM trainings, over 175 million sales. And then she has, again, her email and her link. Same with Bianca. As you can see, she has the call of action, let's upgrade, and her link. All right, Gabby, all your needs and the two arrows down. Angela, I help others earn massive income from Wi-Fi. If that is not like a wait, how the heck? I need to click that link, right? Like people are curious, they want to know more. Why? Because in the bio, you're giving them like a little bit, but then you're taking it away and it makes them want to know more. All right. So, what are quizzes that you should have? Hair care, skincare, wellness, and work with me. If you don't have all four, guess what? You're literally pushing away a certain type of audience, right? Because what if I'm already good with my hair care and skincare, but I'm looking for wellness, but you never talk about it or you never have your quiz of wellness on? Then guess what? You're not going to target that audience. So if you have all the links, all the different quizzes, then the more audiences, the bigger the audience you can target, right? So super duper duper important. Hold on, I don't know if somebody's asking something in the chat. Oh, good to know, Caroline. Yes, we're gonna upload it, right, Angela, to the Facebook group? Yes. Okay, awesome. So super important, guys. Believe me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did my wellness quiz like a month and a half ago, and I regret not doing it before because so many more people are now curious about it. Like, oh, but what is it? Because I before, like, I was taking my stuff, but I wasn't really posting it. People don't know what they don't know. People don't know what you don't post, right? If you're not posting your wellness, they're not gonna know that you're taking your wellness. They're not gonna assume. So you want to make sure that you're targeting everybody. All right, next. Okay, that's it. Let me stop sharing. Let me unmute Angela here. There you go. Again, guys, I don't want you guys to think that Instagram is complicated. It's not. We tend to overcomplicate it way more than it actually is because all you got to do is be yourself. Be yourself and incorporate Monet here and there. All right. Go ahead, take it away, my love.
I love that. You are so like straight to the point. And guys, it's very simple. I don't want you to overthink it. But one thing that I really want to make sure that you guys are very aware of is that remember that Instagram is going to be your business card. Whether you meet people in person or whether you're going to meet people on social media, make it a point that social media is going to be your business card. Literally, the first thing that I do when I meet people in person, I don't exchange cards anymore. I give them my Instagram and I get their Instagram in return. For example, I don't know, my new one of my new MPs is here, Raw. I met her at Monations 2019 when we went to Ohio. What's the first thing I did? I got her Instagram. She got mine. We started following each other. Just until like 3 weeks ago, she just signed up to be my market partner. Why? Because she's been watching me this whole entire time. And this is what we mean by you got to plant your seeds daily because eventually they will grow. She watched me grow in the business. She's like, okay, girl, I need in. If I would have just given her my business card, she would have just thrown it in the trash and that's it. She would have never heard from me again. We would have never stayed in contact. But Instagram is such a powerful tool that I want you guys to start getting comfortable with it. Not just Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all these social media platforms that you guys should be taking completely advantage of. Because while me, for example, I am a mom, or you're probably a student who's really busy, or you work, 9 to 5 every single day. You don't have time to go to the gym. You don't have time to do all these things. So you're limited to how many people you're exposed to every single day. Well, guess what? You're scrolling on your Instagram every single day. So you're not limiting yourself to just being local. Now you're expanding yourself out to other countries, to other states, to other cities. Otherwise, we wouldn't be everywhere, right? So make sure that you guys are very aware of, how your portfolio is looking like. What does that mean? Put your goggles on, your producer goggles on, look at your page and really think about, would I attract myself to my page? Would I want to follow myself? Number one, if your page is private, that's your personal decision. I'm not nobody to tell you that your page should be public, but you guys know. For example, you it's like in your own experience. If you go to somebody's page and you're like kind of creeping, because we all creep, right? You're gonna go to somebody's page. If they're private, you're not gonna friend request them. You're just like, oh, whatever, on to the next one. But if you go to somebody's page and it's public, you start going through their feed. You say, oh, I like this girl. Oh, I like this and I like that. I'm like, oh, I can relate with her. You know what? I'm going to start following her. Right? That's why you guys want to make sure that is why you want your page public, because if they can't see you, they don't know you, they don't care about you, they're going to move on. So it's very important that if you can, please try and go public. You don't want to show your children. That's okay. I have plenty of market partners who don't show their children at all. You're not comfortable showing your entire life. Guess what? You choose what you want to show on social media. I personally have, personal struggles going on every day. Does it mean I show it on social media? Not at all. I was crying yesterday. Does everybody know that? Not at all. I was happy go lucky on social media. You choose what you want to show on social media. So just make sure that at the end of the day, you're still being authentic to yourself, because that's what's going to make you different from everyone else. So I really want you to think, like Carla said, what are your 5 pillars, right? What are your 5 things that make you you? If you don't know, it's really time to really dig deep to yourself and think about, what can I bring to people? What value can I bring to people? How can I educate people? What makes me me? Why am I so different than Carla? Why am I so different than Flor? Why am I so different than Jackie? While Jackie is really into beauty, I'm really into exercising. While Carla is really into her mommy life, I'm really into being a single mom, right? Well, I don't know. While Kelsey is really into her student life, I'm really into sorority life. Everybody is different. If they wanted to buy the products, they can go and buy from the company itself. However, they are buying from you because you are going to stand out to these people. So it's very important that you guys stay authentic to yourself. And why do I say this? Is because that's how I grew my business, being myself. There's one thing that people constantly tell me every single day is that, Angie, I love how real you are. You're so raw, real and raw. Like what you see is what you get. Literally, with me, everything. And for a very long time when I was growing up, I honestly got bullied all the time. I would always be called annoying Angie. People would tell me, like, Angie, like, girl, like, shut up. You're like, stop. Like, you need a filter, girl. You need a filter. And I'm like, and I realized now as I'm older, I'm like, damn, people were haters. Why would they tell me I need a filter? This is what makes me me. And for a very long time, it really hurt me, you guys. It really, really hurt me. And I am so glad that now I step into my true power and I realize who I am and what I can bring to the table. And this is what makes me me. And that's why people are around me. They love being around me. They love to support me. And if that's not what they want, then guess what? It's so easy to click that unfollow button and let it be. Will you lose a lot of people when you first join this business? Yes, you would definitely lose a lot of followers. But guess what? You're also going to gain so many new ones. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't let that get to you. As long as you continue being yourself and being authentically you, and knowing what you bring to the table, that's really all that matters to you. So I want you guys to think about, what can I bring to the table? So of course, you guys know that we focus on 80% the business, 80% our life, 20% the business. We're so big on curiosity and attraction marketing. I am at the top of the company. I am literally an SED. I have nowhere to go except for $1 million club. That is my next goal, right? Till this day, I still don't say Monate. Till this day, I still say my products. Till this day, I still say my business. Till this day, I still say my company because still so many people that don't know about this opportunity. There's still so many people who don't know about the company name. I speak to so many different people every single day because I still make my 5 to 10 connections a day, which I really hope each and every single one of you are making those connections daily. And I'm sure Carla, I'll have Carla touch into that in a little bit. But like I want you guys to make sure that you're creating that curiosity. So you just got started in the business. What's the first thing that you're going to do? You're going to create a curiosity post. While some people really encourage posting a picture of the product and of the box, honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. I really am not. Why am I not a fan of that? Because I don't want people to know that you just started this business. Because then they're like, oh, well, she just started. I don't want to be a part of her team because I'd rather go to somebody else who's been doing it for a while and being more successful. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to lie to people and things like that, but you kind of want to make it seem like you've kind of been in it for a while, but you're not telling them exactly how long. Hey, I've been doing this business for quite some time now. They don't know that quite some time just means 2 hours. They don't know that quite some time can be 3 days. It can be a month. You're still being true, but you're not completely being true, if that makes any sense. I just feel like it just makes so much more sense as opposed to being like, hey, girl, I'd love to introduce you to this business. I just started yesterday, so let's do this together. Like, girl, like, what are you talking about? You're just trying to recruit me. Makes sense? So, yes, have choose. I love it. Faith it up. It's faith it till you make it, is literally what we always say. So, you just got started. You're going to create your curiosity post. Curiosity post can be anything in the world. I would do a picture of you, a picture of you and your family, a picture of a quote. It can be, I remember when I first started, my picture was a picture of me. I was pregnant with Amalia and it was at a cafe and I was on my phone. And I think it was, dude, I'll like read it to you guys really quickly. I just posted it the other day. But I think it was a super cute coming out post. It didn't have anything to say with the business. It just said, like, take a leap of faith because when opportunity comes knocking, you answer the door and you say yes. That was my curiosity post. There was nothing else to it. I didn't say what company I just joined. I didn't say anything. It makes people curious. And you know what I posted on Facebook? Oh my God, I'm so excited that I finally found, that I finally found something that I can earn an income from home and I don't have to be tied down to a schedule. If you want to know more, send me a DM. That is it. That is going to create curiosity because people are going to want to reach out to you. They're going to want to know more. If I tell everybody, hey guys, I'm super excited, this is Modern Nature, this is Monet, I'm excited for this new journey that I'm on and I can't wait to see all the success that's to come. I'm like, oh wait, I remember that Ashley reached out to me about Monet a while ago. I'm going to go reach out to her to see where she's at with the business. Makes sense. So curiosity literally kills the freaking cat. Curiosity is literally going to attract these people to you. So you guys want to make sure you're constantly creating curiosity every single day. Almost 3 years down the line, I still say obsessed with my products. Look how shiny my hair is. Until this day, people still tell me, girl, how is your hair so shiny? What do you use on your hair? I'm like, oh my God, it's so funny that you ask. It's actually these products that I currently promote. I'd love to introduce you to them if you're open to it. But if I'm showing up on social media saying, hey guys, I'm obsessed with my Money products right now. I'm using the Restore Leave-In Conditioner. It only costs this much. This is the bottle, what it looks like. Like, no, just show yourself using it. Okay. If you're somebody who's comfortable being behind the camera, but you don't know about the products yet, it's very simple to post yourself using it. You mute it, add a little bit of music. And the really cool thing about it is you can just copy and paste captions and put it on, not captions, but like what it does, whatever it is. Like me at the beginning, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. No idea what I was doing. So what did I do? I muted the video. I just record myself using the products. And then in the bottom, I would write little captions like saying what it does, what it benefits, why I'm using it, how it's helping me. So one thing that's really going to help people understand, it's like, how is your experience using these products? How does it make you feel? If you have somebody who like really thin, curly, thin hair like mine, you're not gonna see me promoting the curl cream. You're gonna see me promoting the dry shampoo every single day, the leave-in conditioner every single day, the oil every single day. So make sure that you're constantly using products that you genuinely love, products that you genuinely use every single day, because those are the people that you're going to attract and those are the products that you're going to sell. So you're like, but I just got started, Angie. I don't even have the products on hand. How can I promote the business or how can I get started to promote? I have no idea how to create content. I have no idea what to do. We're going to have a call on Thursday. We're going to kind of go over the basics of social media, how to like start creating content, the basics of creating content. But remember, showing up is the first thing you need to do. Showing up is all it takes to be successful in this business. You don't need to know A through Z, the ins and outs. You don't need to know anything. All you need to do, not to know, is to duplicate and to show up. That's all you need to know. So I just got started, Angie. I don't even know what to post. Well, do you work right now? Yeah, I do work right now. I work a job, and I'm really busy. I also go to school full time. Like, I don't have time for this. Well, number one, I'm going to tell you that you need to get comfortable with creating showing up on Instagram as a habit. You need to create it as a habit. Just like anything else in life. You don't like going to the gym, but you make it a point. Like the first day, you're like, oh, the second day, you're like, oh, the third day, you're like, yeah, the fourth day, you're like, yes, and the fifth day, I'm going to go every single day. Right? It's all about creating those constant habits. But if you don't do it once, if you don't do it twice, if you don't do it 3 times, you're never going to do it. So you just have to do it. Perfect, wrong, pretty, ugly, whatever. Good thing we have the filters nowadays. Back in the day, I had to freaking put a whole face of makeup with a newborn on my freaking chest. It was horrible. Okay, now you guys have the freaking beauty of having filters nowadays. I don't even wear makeup Monday through Friday anymore. I just have makeup today because I went out to do a meeting. But aside from that, you would not catch me with makeup. But you know, things like that. So use that to your advantage. That you don't have to be like perfect every single day. I totally lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh yeah, signing up people and like showing up about the business. Like you have to make it a habit to show up minimum 10 times a day on your Instagram. Again, Angie, I don't know what the hell to say. Treat it as a reality TV show. It's that simple. On my way to work, working on myself and doing some personal development. What's your morning looking like? Okay, on my lunch break, I decided instead of just having lunch, I'm gonna monetize my scrolling and making income while on my lunch break because I can't wait to be able to create a life I don't need to ask a vacation for, right? If you're at home, I don't know if you're at school. I'm so glad that I can able to, be able to choose my own schedule so that I don't have to work my school schedule around a work schedule. I can now freely choose my work schedule thanks to working from Wi-Fi. Something amongst those lines. You guys get what I'm saying? You're a stay-at-home mom. I'm so grateful I can now, I have something that is going to be able to help me contribute to the family income while still continue to being a stay-at-home mom. If you're interested in knowing more, send me a DM. Always, 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 always have a call to action. If you're on a Monday doing your nails, oh my God, I'm doing my nails on a Monday. What does your Monday look like? You're on a happy hour in the middle of lunchtime, happy hour and on a Wednesday. What does your Wednesday look like? Simple things like that. But also make sure that you make it realistic goals. If people know you're just starting the business, don't just post a Louis Vuitton bag and be like, oh, thanks to my side hustle. Like, no. Post realistic things that people can relate to. I'm so grateful for my side business because these groceries were literally thanks to my side business. I didn't have to change anything I was doing. I just kept doing what I was doing every single day. Well, to you guys, groceries is nothing. It's still groceries that are pretty much paid for me. All thanks to doing this on the side. And you guys want to make sure that you're constantly incorporating your lifestyle into this business. All right. I don't know what's a good example that I can use. Like so many different things. Like my kid is sick today and I'm so grateful that I can be able to stay at home with them. Like so many different things you can play into it. So like always try and tie the business. Don't always, car repairs. Yes, exactly. A cleaning lady. Guys, I couldn't afford a cleaning lady before, but you know what? Thanks to the side hustle, I now got myself a cleaning lady because I was down too lazy to clean my house today. This side hustle paid for my pedicure. This side hustle paid for my brand new shoes, my gas tank for the month. So many different reasons. But you know what the first thing is that I tell people to do? You have to be vulnerable. If you are not vulnerable, you will not stand out from the crowd. Angie, I'm not comfortable being behind the camera on social media. I get it. I was once there too. But you're going to have to be comfortable eventually. And guess what? Nothing grows in your comfort zone. You will only grow as long as you're pushing yourself every single day out of your comfort zone. But I get it. It takes time. I'm not just going to go from 0 to 100 real quick overnight, right? I get it. So what's a way that you can start? Boomerangs. Boomerangs are a great way to start. Shiny hair, don't care. Glowing skin, don't care. You don't have to show your face. Glowing skin. You're not comfortable being yourself behind the camera? Turn the camera around and showcase whatever the hell. but practice by talking and showing other things. Guys, I'm obsessed with my new living room or whatever. Look at my kids playing. I don't know. Look at this work that I'm currently doing in my studies. It's crazy, but I'm so glad that I'm gonna be able to finish this and then work on my side hustle. So I don't know, things like that. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, as long as you show up, and the more that you do it, the more creative you're gonna be able to be with this. You know. Now, well, a lot of people say, okay, but Angie, I need to try the products first. Guess what? You can wait to try the products, but the opportunity is for everybody. And you don't need to have your own success to be able to recruit other people to do this business. Because there's many, 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 many people in this business who are being successful. While I have signed up over 100 people, I have a great example. I have a girl who I signed up. She never did anything with the business, but she signs up somebody who is one of my directors now. All right. So yeah, while she wasn't successful, she introduced me to somebody who was able to be successful. Okay, so just because you're personally not successful doesn't mean that other people can be successful. You want to be open about the opportunity. You want to talk to it about everybody. Open mouth is open business. Confidence is competence. How is that going to happen? You have to make sure that you're applying yourself every single day and you push yourself every single day to learn something new. That's what we have the Facebook groups for. That's what we have these calls for, right? And then, of course, one thing is that I always tell everybody is you want to make sure that you follow people in this business who are being successful so that you can use them as inspiration, duplicate whatever it is that they're doing. Guys, I get it. Like, there's a girl famous for recording her hand moments. Ask exactly. There's like so many different things out there. But you know, like me, for example, I love following Sarah Hill. While I don't relate to her in so many ways, she's so inspirational in the way that she talks and always has a different topic to talk on, always educating people in so many different perspectives where I'm like, oh my God, I would have never thought about that. I'm going to recreate this. Does it mean you're going to take a screenshot and steal it? Not at all. You're just going to take notes and then you're going to recreate it yourself because that's what's going to force you to learn. If you're constantly copying from everybody, anybody ever remember in high school they would take tests and they would copy other people and then you don't remember jack shit? That was me. I was like, oh, I don't remember anything. But if you apply it, right, then you're gonna, and you consistently do that, then you're gonna learn. And that's the way that I learned. And I want you guys to be able to do that and learn too. You're not gonna know everything off the bat, and I don't want you to be overwhelmed because you won't know everything off the bat. But the only way to learn is by applying every single day, being consistent. And like I say this, I swear, I say this so many times, but creating habits. Habits create actions, and actions create results. And just showing up on your business. I kind of want Carla to, kind of go over on how to create connections on social media using the hashtag method or finding people who are relatable to you. If you want to go over that, or I can go over it. I don't care.
Yes, I got it. By the way, before I get into that, let me tell you guys, I signed up 2 market partners before I got my box when I started with Monet, simply because I just spoke from the heart. I had no results, but I had a vision and I knew I was not going to stop until I got there. I didn't believe in the business. I believed in myself, knowing that I was willing to do anything and everything to stop being stuck in that unhappy place I was. Um, and at the beginning, I was already used to social media because I had been working on social media for a while. But even to this day, if I wake up one day and I am not in the best mood, I take pictures and I write on the pictures and I share my story through that, right? So don't feel like you have to be all day on your phone. You don't, right? The salad versus the burger that you want, the salad you're eating versus the burger you wanted to eat, that's content. Okay, you can go to a store and try on 4 or 5 outfits, walk out with none, but you can still ask social media, hey, which one is your best? Which one is favorite? Which one looks better on me? Whatever. Okay, so let's talk about engagement. I love talking about engagement. I get so happy because to me, it's such an amazing tool if we use it the proper way. Okay, so there is 2 different ways you can. Well, actually, there's 2 different ways you can look for people. Okay, but I'm gonna touch on a couple extra on top of those. So the first one is location. The second one is hashtag. Okay, here's my personal take on hashtags. I have girls in my team that love hashtags. I personally rather do locations. Why? Because I feel that people that use hashtags, it's either big influencers or people that are already doing network marketing. right? So I do it once in a while, but the beauty about location is that you can pick. For example, today I woke up and I want to target Spain. Okay, I open my Instagram, you go to your explore page, okay? You click on top where it says search, and a bunch of little things in the bottom are gonna come out. Top, hashtag, there's one that's gonna say location or places. It says places, sorry. You can put any city there, okay? And people that are tagging themselves in that city are going to come out. Little tip, when you click, let's say you put Marbella, Spain, right? It's gonna come out top and recent. I would suggest going to recent because the people that come out on the top, it's usually either famous people or big influencers that mostly don't look at their DMs that much, right? So you wanna go to recent because it's people like us, moms, stay-at-home moms, students, regular people, okay? And then you can do engagement with those people. All right. So what do I do as engagement? I do 3 likes, I do 1 comment, and I do 1 DM. Not about the business. Okay. We're not here to be like, hey, blah, 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 money. No, no. Okay. We're doing an engagement comment in that DM. So if they have a story and you can reply to the story, good. If not, find something on their page that you can relate to. Okay. Now here's a little trick for that. You want it to be a compliment with something that you can relate to. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat the steps again. Okay, so okay. Instagram, okay? Explore page. No, you're good, babe. I write in caps all the time, in cap locks all the time. It's just the excitement. Instagram, explore page. Click on the search bar on top and then click places. Okay? After there, you're gonna put a city or like a little town, whatever it is. If you don't know places in Spain, in Ireland, whatever, you can Google before you go and do this. Okay, so you can literally go to Google. We all have Google, it's free, so let's use it, right? You can put little towns in Marbella or little towns in Spain, or you can even go even deeper and do malls in Spain, malls in Ireland, ice cream places in UK, whatever. And you can put that in the search bar. Once you find the location you're gonna put, you're going to click on recent, not on top. It says tops and it says recent. Top post, recent post. Again, top post is famous people, influencers, blah, 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 whatever. You wanna go to recent. And now you're just gonna find people you can relate to, okay? Or people that you can genuinely find something to say. What I personally do is the 3-1-1 method, which is 3 likes, 1 comment, and 1 DM. Okay, we got it down pack until then? Yes, good. Okay, so let's talk about the DM. What do I say in the DM? Step number 1, compliment. But it's 3 steps. They don't have to be one after the other. As long as they're all present, you're probably gonna get a reply. This is gonna up your chances of people actually replying back. I promise you, if you send 20, hey, with a happy face, 20 people are not gonna answer. Okay, you want to make it engaging, not look like a robot. You want to make sure that they feel like you actually took your time to look at their page. So a compliment, something that shows that you and that person relate, and an open-ended question. Example for my mommies out there. Oh my God, your babies are so cute. I have a 3-year-old and 2-year-old, or I have 2 babies too. Where are you from? We should do a play date. I don't care if they're in Spain. I don't know. She doesn't know that I know that. Okay? The point is to start a conversation that has nothing to do with the business to create a relationship. People do business with people they like, they look up to, they love, right? So you want to make sure that you're creating that relationship and we don't go and spam people with this long messages about Monet or business when they don't even know who you are. Genuinely, like, why should I reply to that when you didn't even show me that you looked at my page for 1 second? Okay, so very important. compliment, relate, open-ended question. Not everybody's gonna answer. I'm gonna make you bulletproof since now. Not everybody will answer you. But by doing this method, you're gonna up the chances of starting a conversation with people. Okay. Another thing you can do, for example, I know I follow a couple of mommy blogs, like big mommy blogs, because I can relate to the stuff they put, right? I have a couple breastfeeding blogs that I like to follow on Instagram. So you can turn on the notifications for when they post. And when they post, go engage with people that are commenting in their pictures and go comment yourself. That's like pretty much the Facebook groups of Instagram, right? You know how we have the mommy Facebook groups, the stay-at-home mom, those blogger pages act like that. So you can go and you can start engaging with people on those big platforms, because guess what? If they're there too, you guys already have something in common. There's already something that connects you, whether it's that you're a dog owner or that you like to eat pasta every day, whatever it is. There's literally pages for everything nowadays. And that's what this business is all about, right? Connecting with people, right? It's network marketing with network. The bigger your network, the more people you're going to bring into this business. That's it. It's all about that, right? So I know they're gonna have a call on how to, start marketing and how to do all of the stuff. But the best thing I can tell you when it comes to that is add your own personal touch to things. Okay. I know both Angela and I already said it, but guys, really don't hold back. Okay. If you're loud and you like to dance on your countertop, do it. Do it. You have no idea how many people would get commenting back to me when my daughter and I would have dance parties in my old apartment. I actually have to go back to that because it was a really good content. We will have dance parties in the morning. She's obsessed with like the song Millionaire, and that was the song that I manifested my Cadillac with. So we would have dance parties all the time in the morning, and she would be dancing on the kitchen and I would be jumping with Ezra breastfeeding, and it was crazy madness. My hair was up in a bun, nothing fancy. Okay, I was in pajamas breastfeeding, but it was fun, and it really people could see that it was me. It was just genuinely me being myself. So just be yourself and let Monet be part of your journey. You're not here to convince or force anybody. You're here to inspire people. Your job is not to say everybody that I come across to has to be part of Monet. Do we all want that? Of course, but don't focus on that. Just focus on inspiring people. And believe me, if you stay true to that and you stay true to the amazing values and ethics this business has, people are gonna see that. But let me see if there's any questions. Yeah, so it's not like actual groups. It's just you can find influencers pages that you can relate to. Like there's influencers on anything now. You can literally look up, I don't know, let's say you're into food. You can put food in the search bar in Instagram and like big pages about food will come out. You can look them up with hashtags too. There's literally pages on anything and everything. There's pages, guys, on vegan, on people that are vegan. Hello, our products are vegan, right? That's already a plus. If they don't want to eat the animals, they don't want to put them on their hair either. I promise you that. So it's already a connection.
I want to cover one last thing really quick because I don't want to take up the whole hour, guys. So you might be like, okay, what does my Instagram portfolio have to look like? So remember those 5 things that make you you that we spoke about? Make sure that those are the 5 things that you're showing on your Instagram daily, right? So if you go like my Instagram, for example, you're going to see family, you're going to see a mom boss, you're going to see community, right? And that's pretty much what you're going to see, right? So I want you guys to really make sure that whatever it is on your bio is what's going to be on your Instagram. How do I know if I'm going to have an attractive picture? Simplicity is key. You don't want to take a picture where everything is so busy around you that you can't even find the person, right? You don't want to take a picture where it's dark, you can barely see your face. Always make sure that your pictures kind of collide with each other. You can always use the Tezza app and it kind of gives you an exact, like a preview of what your profile is going to look like. Make sure that if you guys don't know how to use filters, get a preset. It is as simple as having a preset. What is a preset? Is a preset filter, but it comes in bundles. So if you go on Etsy and you can get them for as cheap as $5, the best one that I've ever gotten that everybody compliments me on literally cost me $3.50. Look for the one that's compatible with Lightroom Mobile, right? It's going to give you a step by step of how to use it, how to apply it to your pictures. It's going to come, make sure to get one that comes in a bundle of like 3 to 5. So that, because obviously one picture is not always going to look the same with, one filter, right? So it gives you different options, but all those filters kind of come with each other. Summer's right around the corner, so you should be looking for the bright filters. Then fall comes and you're gonna look more towards the dark ones, right? So make sure that you find filters or presets that you kind of enjoy, goes with your skin tone, and you never have to be playing like it takes forever to do a filter, right? No, these presets do it for you. It's a one-stop click, and that is it. And that's gonna make your page kind of like all collide with each other, and look really pretty when you're gonna take a picture. Like if I'm gonna take a picture, like I'm gonna make sure I don't have a super ugly mirror in the background, like with fingerprints or toothpaste and all that stuff. Like think about like what's gonna be attractive to other people. You're posting a picture of yourself with a product. Oh, please, 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 please do not put the products on your feed. If you're going to put the products on your feed, make sure that you put it in a way where it's attractive to people. So like if I'm going to put a product, it's going to be like this is my product, but my entire feed is not going to be just my products. So remember, curiosity. The first thing you see when other people doing other network marketing companies and you see them, it's like a spammy thing. What is the first thing you guys do is look the other way. So you don't want people to look the other way, right? You want to make sure that you attract people to your page by posting yourself. They can see the rest on your highlights. They can see the rest on your, on your stories. In your highlights, make sure you don't put money, put business. If you're gonna put your testimonials, put testimonials. If you're gonna put the skincare, put skincare, put products, hair care, but don't put money. Don't put money skincare. Don't put like all of that stuff. Because the moment I see somebody say money, that's it. I'm gonna look the other way. Or what I already know about the company. Like, no, I use Bounty. I use Bounty from Etsy. It was $3, guys. Awesome filter. But use those things, and that's gonna help you, have a prettier filter. Like, if you're gonna take a picture of yourself, make sure you're not too far so we can see it. Do it from a right angle. Like, eventually with practice, it'll make it better. But just to give you an idea, like, just make sure simplicity is key. Simple, nothing too busy, nothing super far. Like just really put your producer goggles on. And if you need more help, extensive training on like what should my IG look like, how can I help pictures, like can you clean out my IG, reach out to your upline. I'm pretty sure they're going to be more than happy to help you and clean out your IG for you. Trust me, when I first joined, my IG was not pretty. You can go all the way down. I kind of started cleaning out recently, but we all start somewhere. So remember, don't compare my chapter 20 to your chapter 1. I only had 300 followers on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. My Instagram was all babies. You never saw me on Instagram. It was literally all babies, all babies. But we all grow. So as long as you fall in love with the progress, and as long as you know that this is only your chapter 1, and there's so many more to come, that's all that matters, and you'll realize how quickly you'll grow. So I just kind of want to leave it on that. I want to thank you for Carla for hopping on this call with me and helping lead it. You did an amazing job, and I really hope that we were able to educate you guys and give you a whole bunch of value on this call. So if you want the recording, we'll be sending it on the chats, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for
Bye.
having me. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.